Hello, guys. This is Aqua, and I just want to talk about one hero for today, and that's actually Pulse. I actually hate to say it, but even though I like Pulse, I think he's one of the weaker characters out of the five. Um, for obvious reasons. You can tell by his stats why. I mean, he has movement, and that's good, and he has like a little bit of control. But when you look at his overall stats and you compare it to someone like this guy, you see the difference, right? Even though he has low stats, he's like extreme in certain stats. Like when you look at her, she has good burst and assist, and even her, she has like good control. But when you hit this guy, he only has move, and I hate to say it for a B hero, it's not good enough. Even Bill Riser has strong control and some decent damage, but his damage is one of the lowest ones. Him and Sheena, him and Sheena have like the lowest damage. I think that's one of the weaknesses of this character, that his stat allocation was kind of screwed. Um, I think overall that's what hurts him. He's got good stuff going on, but overall I think he's the weakest of all the B characters. Um, just his stat allocation is just kind of crappy. I mean, you'll see that he has good movement. Like when you look at my videos, he has solid movement that he can get around the field, but he can't do much after that. He doesn't have like damage output like Lance, or he can't stun people like Bill or Sheena or Caitlyn. He just he just can just has his dash movement that gets him to places, but after that, he's pretty limited. Excuse me. Let's go over skills. I awakened him only once. I don't have the awakened dash yet, but I'll get it soon. This Tesla cannon is like decent. It deals damage over time. Passive effect deals damage over time and inflicts slow after explosion. Sometimes it doesn't land, which really hurts him. Let me set that. Wow, with Omega, damn. I was gonna jump on in. Well, anyway, he launches a small electrical orb that explodes on hit or after traveling a certain distance, releasing an electric charge that deals damage equal to 200 and 207.4% of attack with additional 899 damage while inflicting lightning by 20% movement speed effect at the same time. It also creates a magnetic field that deals damage equal to 7% of attack over 2 seconds with a additional 60 damage to all enemies within range. While inflicting slow at the same time, hold to release and fire like all the B characters. And they have that specialized gun or whatever that can hold in charge. But it's a weak attack. It's good for slowing down enemies, but you'll see like in the PvP runs that it doesn't really do much. It doesn't really hold back the enemy as much as this would say. It really does not. Um, electric impact. Electric impact is supposed to like send people flying, and sometimes it does, but I can't really justify it being more than just a mobility tool that you have access to. Electric impact can send an enemy flying, passive effect. Pulse creates a magnetic field with his battle suit and charges onto the battlefield, deals damage equal to 164.4% of attack plus 539 damage, and sends the enemies flying. It's pretty much for movement. You can see that the damage is not that great. But it takes a lot of practice with Post because he used to be a real meta character back at the beginning of 1v1 ranked battle. He used to be really good. But then he tapered off really bad because a lot of S characters came and he just disappeared. And one of the reasons why he was so good is the fact that he could just move across the battlefield. Like Sinbei and Lance, Iron Lance were like one of the only few characters that had that like mobility advantage. And once other characters started moving across the field, he became less relevant. But this, for a time, made him relevant. It was a decent skill. His bonding skills like Tesla field, Tesla cannon generates a force field upon detonation, dealing damage over time and slowing down the enemy. This weapon is easy to get from training ground, so this weapon is not hard to get. His unlocks are really easy. Um, yeah, electromagnetic amplification, electro impact inflicts knockback on enemies upon hit. Solid, and the weapon plasma thrower, you can get that from arena and training ground. Not hard to level up at all. Um, Gunpowder mastery, weapon hits have a 0.31% chance to cause the next Tesla cannon shot not to consume ammo. This is actually solid. Um, when you look at it, that's why he benefits from like assault rifle and machine gun, and cannon is good because of this passive that he has. So you want to spam Tesla cannon as much as possible because that's where you maximize the most of his passive effect, the slow and the damage over time. Um, Sorry, Vincent, I already did it. Um, Infernal Guardian is easy to get because you can join a real powerful guild and like farm it for a couple of months and you'll have it. So, or you can just get it from Training Ground and they offer it in special packs. Even Ultimate Championship, you can get this. And JX Sniper Rifle, you can get that from Training Field. I mean, not even like the Training Field where you actually have to spend diamonds, just the one that you spend money. So his unlocks are pretty easy to get, like most B characters. So this is not really a stretch. If you're a budget player, then there's really no reason why you can't unlock all this stuff. As far as weapons goes, like I said, assault rifles are good. Shadow Inferno Cannon is like good for every person who plays PvP. And if you awaken it, the better. Golden Crusher is actually good. Um, Real good actually, because he's like getting close to people, so you want to be able to get close to somebody and start launching this thing out. I'm gonna use it in another test run. I'm gonna run post with a Golden Crusher to show you that it works. Um, Golden Gatling. Those do not work on him. I tested throws. It turned out bad. Cannons are okay, but your main weapons are assault rifle and cannon. Not so much sniper because you're trying to move around with posts, and you don't want to be far away. Then your dash is no good. You can't get in to close places. Or there's another strategy where you use the sniper rifle, shoot, and then you dash behind it, but that's pretty tricky. So his main weapons are cannons, assault rifles, and machine gun. Works really well with those three weapons. So overall, sorry, what to say is like he's kind of like the lame duck of the B characters. When I go into Sheena, she's actually a solid character for 3v3. Better than Post actually. A little behind Bill and Caitlyn, but Sheena's really good. And sadly, Post just doesn't compare. He's like 1 out of 5. He's 5, and the other 4 are above him. I think Lance Bean is 1. Caitlyn and Bill fight for 2, and Sheena's 4, and he's definitely 5. He's definitely a 5 character. He's the worst of the B characters. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's my opinion, just based on me playing him. I mean, good weapons make any character good, but on their own, are they special? And you can't say that about Pulse. But anyways, if you like my content, like, share, and subscribe button, and I will get back to you. Have a great day, and goodbye.